Hello, December 2021 graduates. It is an honor to be here addressing all of you today. I want to take a moment to acknowledge a few people. To my wonderful husband for never doubting me, thank you. To my son, John, who is my biggest supporter, thank you. To my mom, dad, and brothers, thank you for believing in me. To Dr. Thomas Robel, Dr. Yael Sella, Dr. Terrence Horgan, thank you for your enthusiasm and passion for teaching. Lastly, I would like to thank Professor Carol Bennett from Oakland Community College. Without her guidance and support early in my academic journey, I certainly would not have the courage to stand before all of you today. At 30 years old, I am a first-generation college graduate. In high school, I was not a model student. I skipped class, I didn't do homework, and I hid my report cards from my parents for as long as I possibly could. I attempted to attend college when I was 18, but went about the responsibility in a lackadaisical manner and managed to fail the single class I had enrolled for. After that, I held a wide variety of jobs, none of which I was truly invested in. I felt lost and unsure of my future. In 2016, I began my first semester at OCC, skeptical about my own ability to succeed. I had to constantly remind myself that past failures and shortcomings do not dictate my future. I remained on the dean's list throughout community college while working as a supplemental instruction leader for interpersonal communication. And now I'm here. In the last decade, I have often been told that I should change my appearance because I could never be viewed as professional or intelligent or articulate with a head full of dreadlocks. My standing here is proof that appearance, intelligence, and professionalism are not mutually exclusive. It is inevitable that all of us will meet, or have already met, critics. Do not let their perception and opinion of you waver the confidence and belief that you have in yourself. I was accepted to the University of Michigan in February of 2020, and soon after I registered for spring classes. March of 2020 is when our known normal went awry. I was now a full-time student, an interim kindergarten teacher for my son because schools had shut down, and working part-time while my husband recovered from knee surgery. But the fun didn't stop there because I continued to attend school full-time, continued to stand in as my son's teacher for the entirety of his first grade year, became more involved in my community, planned my wedding, altered the plans for my wedding multiple times because of changing COVID restrictions, helped to take care of my parents while they were both sick with COVID, got married and dislocated my knee on my wedding day, and had MPFL surgery where I was given a new ligament using cadaver tissue. This is just scratching the surface of my experience over the last 2 years. If we could create a list of all the obstacles everyone in this room has faced, I have no doubt that it would be miles in length. But even through my own obstacles, I managed to remain on the dean's list. Don't get me wrong, the struggle was real, but I was not going to allow circumstances that were beyond my control to derail what was within my control. Hardships brought about by the COVID-19 pandemic are seemingly endless, and many of us are still struggling in one way or another. Almost 2 years later, our normal has yet to return. In addition to a global pandemic, you witnessed political and economic strain, outrageous hoarding, supply shortages, and turmoil brought about by social injustices. You may have been severely overworked and underappreciated during this time, or you may have faced unemployment and distress about how your basic needs would be met. Yet through all the change, uncertainty, stress, concern, and challenges, you sit here today ready to start the next chapter. Some may call this resilience, the ability to recover quickly from difficulties. And for some of you, this may be true. But for others that are still recuperating mentally, emotionally, physically, financially, and socially, I would label it as perseverance, achieving something despite difficulty or delay. You rose to the challenge. Remember that, and continue to rise to the challenge. Know that when life throws difficulties and uncertainty your way, you can overcome it. You have done it before. If ever in doubt, remind yourself what you've been through and how you have persevered. Strive to be mindful of the experiences of others and uplift them in whatever way that you can. This is how we build a stronger community and a better world. Many think that our fight song, The Victors, is to rally the crowd and amp up the players at sporting events. But please realize that this song is about you also. Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the leaders and the best. Congratulations, class of 2020. You are the victors. Thank you.